Alright, so we will not be collecting any taxes in this city, and we must be making a profit. That sounds a little too easy. Let's actually pay these guys to live here and open their businesses. Subsidizing everything, giving everybody money. And how do we want to do this? I mean, this map, it's a mountainous map. Honestly, it is what it is. So, let's take a look at the layout. So, we do have a bunch of fertile land out here. That's actually very good. We're going to have a bunch of money coming from that. Timber, however, there's a little bit out here, not much. I think we will expand that out here towards this little area. A little bit of coal, not much. I mean, there is some out here. A little bit of ore mining, same thing. And oil drilling, that's going to be out there. So, everything's all over the place. I don't like that. Alright, I might have been carried away just a little bit with road planning. But that's alright, that's alright. We're still going to be saving a little bit of time with me now having planned everything out. So we do have a small coal power plant. The only thing we don't have here is some water, which we should probably take care of. Alright, there you go. Now we got a little bit of water going right about here. I just made this road a little bit wavy, you know, just to make this look a little bit more interesting rather than a straight line. Anyway, I'm blabbering on. First things first. We gotta have ourselves some low density housing, and we are gonna be going with European style. So we'll see how that's gonna work out. So currently we're just losing a bunch of money, and that's pretty much it. Not as bad as one might think. I mean, we're making about we're losing about 2,500. So that's a bit sad. We are selling quite a bit of electricity though. So what we could actually do is go into services, electricity, up the budget, just so we can sell a little bit more. Looks like we have a great demand for industrial, so I think we should continue on building some of that. Alright, there you go. This should be enough industry, at least for now, so these guys should be fairly happy. We are continuing on building some of these guys up here. And now I think it's time to start building some of these more compact houses, just because we have to. So let's take a look. I think, there we go. Just a couple of these boys out here. And then a bunch of these guys out here. It's actually time to start going into our first industry. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into some forestry. Alright, there you go, and our forestry is now working. Obviously not that many employees, but I think that's fine. For now, at least, there is a great demand for everything, but what we have... Oh, hold on. We forgot about our most important thing. So we don't have a clinic. We don't have anything, actually. Oh, that's not good. I think we're gonna just put this guy right about here, actually. Yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna put that guy there for now. Also, we do need to put a fire department. For fire department, I'm thinking we're gonna be putting this guy probably around here. Everybody should be happy. Yeah, he's reaching everybody. And then a police department. Why not? We're gonna put this guy like right about here. Perfect. The only thing we're missing still is a landfill or something like that. Alright, there you go. We have our garbage collection. We should be just fine. Maybe add a couple of things out here. So waste recycling unit, why not? Let's add a little bit of that. Hazardous waste collection point. Why not? Let's add that as well. There we go. Just one is fine, I think. And then garbage truck depot, do we need that? I don't think so. I think we have more than enough trucks. And how are we doing on money? So we're losing quite a bit yet. What can we do? So there is quite a bit of grain that we need that we're bringing into our city. So let's start with that. Alright, there you go. We got our fields in here. We got a little bit of everything. However, I think we do need a little bit more grain because grain is always needed in everything. There you go, and we can always expand if need be. For right now, I think this right here is gonna be more than plenty of these fields. The only thing I'm concerned about is this road out here. It might be a little bit too much strain on it, if I'm gonna be completely honest. On the other hand, there is another road that's leading into the industrial district, so we might be okay. With these guys being built, I think we should probably focus a little bit more on our residential. Alright, there you go. We got a little bit of everything now, and we can build actually a few stores out here, I feel like. Yeah, there you go. That's gonna be fine. And then I'm thinking we are going to be going with, let's go with some bigger houses actually, why not? Okay, another industry that we actually need is going to be the rock industry, stone industry, or whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead and build that up as well, and we want a lot of stone. There you go, we're gonna have a little bit of stone going on here. So just a little bit of oil, I think that's gonna be just lovely. And it looks like we do need to build a lot more grain, because what we have is not nearly enough. Alright, I bought a little bit more land, just because there is some forestry out here, and we can start making coal from this location out here. So I think it's time to review the road network out here a little bit. Alright, there we go. We have a little bit of coal going now, which is pretty nice, and we might as well... Oh, hold on. Missing some water and electricity. Of course we aren't. So we actually gotta make sure that these guys are connected. Alright, there you go. Now these guys should be working properly. We got a road connection out here, so we should be all good. Kinda hard to see where my area ends here. I'm just taking guesses, guys. I cannot see where that gray line is. This is not great. I mean, there you go. Finally see it. Because there's like no trees out here anymore, but I think I could have been implemented a little bit better just so I could see a little bit better without taking so many gases. Alright, looks like we will need to build a few more houses just because these guys don't have enough employees. As you can see, this guy needs 58, this guy needs 36. There is nowhere near that many anywhere out here. So, what I'm thinking is actually we are gonna start building a little bit out here. Alright, there you go. So this is gonna be our little residential area out here. And we're gonna go and do something like this out here. I'll give them a couple of services here and there, just for the heck of it. There you go, everybody should be happy. And livestock, I think we're gonna produce some of that out here, since it doesn't need a specialized area for it. Yeah, there you go, so we should be producing a little bit more livestock. We'll see how well that goes. These guys obviously will need quite a few people. Alright guys, I was actually starting to lose hope here for a second that we're never gonna be able to reach our target. I mean, we're still not there yet by a long shot. However, I do have a couple of ideas. First of all, as you can see, service trade, I managed to up it a little bit. Service fees, I managed to up that a little bit as well. The idea that popped into my head is actually selling more electricity, which actually worked out fairly well. As you can see, we are exporting about 2 million worth, and we're collecting a couple of fees here and there as well, so we're doing very good. Okay, I think this is a little bit broken because it's not allowing me to move this because I got these buildings out here, which I find to be a little bit awkward. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be working. But yeah, it's not allowing me to do anything here. Enough of that. I think we want to build a little bit more, so there is a little bit more space for my people to move in. As you can see, there is still quite a bit we need for workers. Oh, it only allows me to build one nuclear power plant. Oh no! I was kind of hoping it would allow me to build a little bit more than that, but only one, it looks like. It's not going to allow me to build any more. So, we could still build coal power plants, which I think is going to be just fine. Alright guys, as you can see, we are making a ton of money. There is no government subsidies, which is absolutely beautiful. Taxation, we are losing almost $1 million on that. That is not great. Services, as you can see, we are making a ton of money from both electricity and garbage management. Helps out quite a bit. Production. We are producing pretty much everything local except for a little bit of coal is being transported in, and a little bit of metal ore, which I actually did not build any of. Everything else, well, It's manageable, I suppose. I mean, we're still looking to import quite a bit of things here and there, but that's because I don't really have enough workers to work everywhere at once. And yeah, everything else is looking very, very well. So, all we had to do, guys, all we had to do is build quite a bit of these coal power plants. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coal power plants. It's ridiculous. But we did build them up. They are making us money for the most part. Yep, we're back out here. There you go again. So sometimes it does go down, but it's because mostly of garbage management. When these guys are doing a good job, we're making a ton of money. When these guys are doing mediocre, we're making just barely enough money. And when these guys are not making any money, we're not making any money either, like right now. But as you can see, it's barely anything. We're losing barely anything, and then it goes right back up. So I want to say that I think this was a success. We did manage to make quite a bit of money while having absolutely no taxation, actually losing money, because we're subsidizing all of these folks. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys all next time. Scorpion out.